Oh, hey! What's up, guys? Welcome to another Between Gamers discussion. And today we're going to discuss a couple of things. We haven't gotten together in a little while, so yeah, this will be a good time to do that. So we're going to be discussing a couple of things here and there, and yeah, we'll go from there. So I guess we don't need to do intros because we do that in every single video, so we could do the outros instead, you know, when everything is said and done. So we will go ahead and get started. Thank you all for watching. We got 2 viewers. You guys are amazing. 3 is going up. It's going up. So we are going to discuss number 1, Walmart canceling the SNES Mini pre-orders. 2, we'll discuss a little bit of Splatoon and how we feel about Splatoon 2. It's an amazing game. 3, we'll discuss a little bit about the app. And we just lost somebody. Bye. So I don't know. I mean, you know, if there's anything else any of you want to discuss, we can do that as well. So we'll go ahead and get started. So who would like to start off?
We're talking about the Walmart Super Nintendo thing first.
If you want.
Yeah, we can.
All right. I guess for me, honestly, that Walmart's canceling pre-orders. They obviously left it open longer than it should have. It's entirely their fault. What makes me upset about this whole ordeal is that this is even a thing. Pre-orders get sold out.
Oh, wait a minute. Shout out to EJ. What up, EJ? Shout out to my girl, Riri. What's up, Riri? That's my childhood friend. I love you. That's my best friend. What up, Miss K?
What's up, Miss K?
All right, Will, go ahead. She said LOL. Love you, Riri.
I'm just saying that, like, I don't understand this entire shortage thing. Like, honestly, like I said, Nintendo, a way for you to combat your demands, like, do pre-orders like a year in advance or maybe 2 years. I don't know.
Will,
and
no, Will.
I'm just saying. So that way you can get adjusted. That way you can get of how long it's gonna take to people actually want your product, and then put out that much.
Well, I've heard different things. Shout out to Cherry Man. What up, Cherry Man? I've heard different things. Now, I heard that they were canceling the pre-orders of people who pre-ordered multiple systems. They were canceling those pre-orders. And then I heard that they were canceling pre-orders that were over and above the allotted stock that they had. Dirty, you said that you've heard different reasons as to why they were canceling pre-orders too.
Yeah, I heard that they was canceling them because Walmart put it up too early. The pre-orders up too early. And then I know the was saying that Walmart was saying that they had a glitch in the system. So it's still like up in the air. Nobody really knows if, you know, what it is. If everybody pre-order is going to be canceled, or just certain people, or, you know, they had the pre-order up. We just don't know. I mean, it's just so many things, you know, hearsay that you really don't know. But that's what I heard.
Shout out to Digital Man. What up, Digital? Riri said Walmart always have issues. You know what? I've not had any issues with Walmart. But let's see. In reference to, but you know what? I heard that it was open for 30 minutes. So that is an issue in itself, because, you know, anything dealing with Nintendo, especially a system like this, like with the NES Classic Mini, they are going to have hundreds of thousands of pre-orders within a matter of minutes. So for the fact, well, I don't know if it's a fact, but hearing that it was up for like a half an hour, yeah, I'd say that they were overextending. If that's the case. And plus Walmart and I mean not Walmart, Best Buy and Amazon, I don't think they have had any pre-orders available yet, have they?
Not that I know of.
No.
Okay.
Amazon usually doesn't get. I don't even think they're going to do pre-orders. I think what they're going to do is they're going to wait for the release day, and then they're going to make it an Amazon Prime exclusive. Sell it because that's what they've been doing.
Oh, they have been known to do that.
To give people a chance to get it, and they're going to restrict it to one, and it's just going to be utter chaos.
Well, to be honest with you, I feel that all companies should restrict these pre-orders to just one. Like for instance, if you go in the store, you can't necessarily restrict folks because they bring their family members with them, you know. So you don't know who's who. When people
but people can make bot accounts and just instantly buy the entire stock.
Well, that's a thing too, but it's going to the same address though. They know where these items are going, and then they could cancel those. I mean, you know, where there's a will, there's a way. There is a way to be able to somewhat, I'm gonna say somewhat, you know, track how people are pre-ordering these systems. People are always going to find a way, you know, to do what it is that they want to do. But if you make it hard for them, what up, Storm? Then, you know, it seems that sometimes at that point it would be more. They wouldn't want to just go through it, you know, because it's more hassle. If you make it difficult for people to pre-order more than one system. I don't know. You know, no one really knows because I don't think they come out and said why they were canceling pre-orders. So I'm not for certain.
I think what Nintendo should do is they know they're gonna make so many. I think what they should have is whatever date they choose, people can go in to these stores, Walmart, Target, or whatever, and pre-order. Now, Nintendo should get with these big retailers and let them know, hey, this is how many we're making, but this is how many we're going to spread throughout the states for pre-orders. Now, once pre-orders are done, then whatever Nintendo has left out of that, how many millions they want to sell, then they could just start shipping those to the store. And people who just want to walk in that missed the pre-order, they should be able to just walk in and just buy them that way. Give people a chance to pre-order, because if they do it like they did their consoles, like the Switch, people went in and pre-ordered the Switch. And guess what? The people that pre-ordered, guess what? They got their Switch. The people that didn't pre-order, some of them lucked up and still was able to walk in and get one. And I think that's how Nintendo should do with the SNES. They have to. It's just this whole blind side of, you got to look on Twitter for somebody to say, hey, it's up for pre-order. And then by the time you get it in the cart, it's saying that it's not available anymore.
And that pissed me off. Like, seriously.
Yeah. It's just stupid. Like, Nintendo know they can do this the right way. They only make it so many. Like the NES, they only made 2 point some million of those. They knew how much they was going to put out and sell. And that's what they should have said. This is just a limited time. People, get your pre-orders. And once we shut the pre-orders down, you're guaranteed to get one. And for the rest, we're going to be shipping to the stores. And you should be able to just walk in. You know what I'm saying? If just so happens it's the day, you know, the stores get the shipment in and grab one. But with the pre-order, it should be just one per customer. That's it.
Yeah, I agree.
That's all Nintendo got to do.
We got a couple comments. So Stormy Life TV. Storm, what up, chica? She said Nintendo underproducing. I agree. Digital said, how about Nintendo disable Nintendo disable Salmon Run from being a time mode. Okay. Digital, you all over the place. Gregory said maybe only make pre-order online with limits. Yeah, I can see that. EJ said, yeah, stop underproducing products, damn it, old Tendo. EJ, what's wrong with you?
The SNES supposedly went up on Amazon a little while ago, like 13
Today?
minutes. Yeah, 13 minutes ago, apparently.
What, the Super NES?
Will.
Yeah, but now it's sold out.
Of course.
But then on top of that, they also said that that ThinkGeek had some bundles for the NES Classic Edition, and those sold out.
Bundles?
They were in bundles. Like if you wanted the NES Classic Edition, they were selling the NES Classic Edition with like a controller, but it came bundled with like a bunch of things that you don't want. Like,
well, you know, ThinkGeek is owned by GameStop.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. But like now, I'm just like, the thing is that, okay, hold up, epic rant moment.
Oh, here we go.
Okay, here we go. All right, first off, I'm a little pissed because of the fact that I wanted an NES Classic. And I want the SNES Classic Edition. And already they even supposedly confirmed that there's an N64 Classic already on the way.
Yep.
Which is no surprise. But what makes me mad is that I know I'm not going to get any of these. I know I'm not going to get any of these. And what pisses me off is that they're not going to restock it. They're not going to make any more. And I'm mad because I do want these games. The thing is that like it's like they make it so difficult to get it. They make it exclusive. They sell it in bundles. They do all this crazy stuff. And Nintendo has been doing this since the original Nintendo came out. Doing my research, they've been doing this forever. Like when Zelda 2 first came out, everybody was looking for it. They couldn't find Zelda 2 at all. And then eventually, obviously, it becomes common. I'm hoping that Nintendo creates like another brand new stock of NES Classic Editions, and then they were just bullshitting to try to get like people to really buy it.
Well,
and
remember, I told you that when one day I went into Best Buy to pick something up, and I go in there so much that people know me by name. So and I asked her about, the SNES, the NES Classic. She was like, She said, they are out of our systems. The SKU is deleted. We're not getting any more. I said, what?
Yeah.
So it's done.
No, it's done now, but like, I just want Nintendo to just be smart. A way to get rid of this issue is that just make an app on the Switch that has all the Classic Edition bundles inside. Just do that. That's all you gotta do. And do that with the SNES too. So like what I'm hoping that Nintendo would do is just simply like make an app for people who couldn't get the NES Classic Edition. At least I can still get the games. I can get the HD quality and everything because it's built into an app. So I buy it for $60, which is the retail price. I get all the games of the NES Classic Edition, and therefore I have it all on my Nintendo Switch in the form of an app, and I can still use it like in the same UI as a thing. Now, I don't know if it's easy or hard enough to do that, but in a way it'll be better just to do that on the Switch because I can take it on the go. Can play it on my TV. So, there's a huge benefit for that. And I think that they just want to make as much money as they can, and I hope eventually Nintendo just goes that direction, just says, oh, okay, we're just going to give you all the bundles of all these games right here. And with this, we're going to give you the added online multiplayer capability, which, I just don't know what they're doing. Because I don't get it. I don't get where Nintendo is going with this whole thing. I don't get it. Because I really want them to do Virtual Console. I really want to be able to play classic games on the go. I want to be able to play.
Don't you get tired of rebuying the same games over and over and over again? You get them on the 3DS. You get them on the Wii U or the Wii. Now you got to purchase them again for the Switch?
No, I mean, for those people, yes. I mean, for those people, I mean, it is tiring, yes. But for me, I don't buy a lot of the, you know, like for the Wii and
Storm
the Wii.
said, "How about Nintendo just give us new IPs?" I'm with you on that, Storm.
Nintendo should give us new IPs as well. But the thing is like, because Splatoon did so well as a new IP, so Nintendo needs to get on the ball and allow more to be born. I mean, look, I love Metroid, I love Mario, I love Zelda, I love all that stuff. But come on, make some new stuff. We have ARMS already, we got Splatoon already, so hopefully they come up with something else that's different, unique, and fun. Honestly, I'm just saying that in terms of the Classic Edition and in terms of the Super Nintendo Classic Edition, I would like these possible to get, and I'm not gonna wait no damn line for a Nintendo product. Ever again will I wait in line.
You know what I want to see on the Switch? This is a little bit off topic. I want to see a shooter on the Switch. Now, y'all know how Nintendo do their little cartoony type games. I want to see online MMO shooter on the Switch in the little cartoony way. That would be freaking cool, in my opinion.
What, like something like Destiny? But like in a cartoony graphic.
Destiny is too It's maybe something along, like for instance, that game I've been playing, Guns of Boom. Something similar to that. Those cartoony type graphics. That would be cool. I want to see something like that. All the little shooters I've seen that's coming to the Switch, they're like, I don't know, like that explosion type game. It's something similar to that. I don't want
space shooters.
That. Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want no space shooters. Miss K said, "Hell no, no Destiny on the Switch." I don't think they could put Destiny on the Switch, Miss K.
Well, according to what people have said, they can literally put anything that runs on an Unreal Engine on the Nintendo Switch. Anything.
Then what's the issue?
The issue, they don't want to optimize do it. They don't want to scale down. They don't want to have to do all that. That's basically what it is. And then for them putting all that work in and extra money,
why, Miss K?
They don't know if it's going to sell.
Miss K says she don't want Destiny on the Switch. I want a shooter on the Switch.
And that's why
I want Destiny, period. Well, hey, I ain't mad at you, Miss K.
I'm mad at you.
I want a shooter on the Switch. That's what I want. And not none of these, what you say, Dirty, the space shooters. I don't want that. I don't want that. Me personally, that's not my thing. They got a bunch of like 8-bit, like, you know, rail shooters and stuff. Like, I don't want that. I want a good shooter. Miss K said COD might work. It might. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. If they put Call of Duty on the Switch, I would actually buy it.
They already confirmed that they're not putting the new.
I know. Chariot Man said we do need a first-person shooter on the Switch, a new one. Yes, I agree, and they need to do it in their fashion to an extent.
Yeah, they are doing it. Metroid Prime.
No, I don't know. No.
To be the first-person shooter that they're getting is Metroid Prime.
Yeah, but they need something other than that.
I mean, Metroid Prime could have an online mode and have different guns and stuff. I could totally see them making it work. I mean, it may not be. You said you want a Nintendo fashion first-person shooter. Metroid Prime 4 is exactly.
No, not like that. No, I want maps and stuff. No,
Metroid Prime will have maps.
That's like, not what I'm talking about.
Like, it will have its own thing.
No.
I don't know. Okay.
All right, so,
if you see it, you'll like it, I think.
All right. Anybody have anything else they want to say on the SNES? Oh, what were you talking? Were you still ranting about something?
I was just mad at the fact that I'm like, Nintendo, you need to make your shit easy to get.
What up, Sinister? Yeah, they do. They do. They
pretty much. I mean, there's no point in complaining because it goes nowhere because they don't freaking listen. They're gonna keep going on this because it works for them.
Now, see, I wasn't able to get the NES Classic. I went to my Target, got in line. I was like number 3 or something like that, or 4, and they only had like 2.
Yeah, but the way your Target handled it, that wasn't right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it
I
was
was like, you know what? And I was like, you know what? I'm like, I'm not gonna run around for this thing. If I'm happen to be in the store and see one sitting there, I grab it. If not, I still got my old 2 NESs in the closet. I can pull them out and play my games, my NES games. Some of them same games that was on there, I still got on cartridge. So that's why I wasn't like, whatever. Now the only reason why I want the SNES is because of Star Fox 2. Because I'm a big fan of Star Fox. And we never got the chance to play Star Fox 2 because Nintendo canceled it like right before release. For some odd reason, they wanted to go the N64 route because the N64 was about to, I think, be announced or dropped, and they didn't want to put that game. I guess they feel that game was going to be left behind on the Super NES since it was so old, and they coming with the N64, so they redid it and made Star Fox 64. But I still want to play that Super Nintendo version, and they have it now. If I can't get an SNES, what Nintendo needs to do, I don't care about the other games that's on there, the Metroids and all that. Played them before. I want them to take that Star Fox 2 and put it in the eShop for at least like $7, $6.99, $7.99, so everybody be able to play that game, not just on the NES Classic. Because you releasing that game now, you should put that game in the eShop.
I agree.
I agree, but I just feel like they're
not a ton of money, because this is a previously unreleased game too. They will make a ton of money off of that.
Well, honestly, at this point, like with Nintendo, I wouldn't be surprised if people just pirate.
Well,
there are going to be people that are going to pirate. Star Fox 2 has been pirated a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't think it was the finished version though. It was I don't think it was 100%. I think it was close to 100%, but I don't think it was 100% complete. I think it was maybe like 90% complete. If I could be wrong.
I mean, if it is in the 90 percentile range, I mean, that's not that, like, you pretty much have the majority of the game right there. And the thing is that as much as I believe it's a smart move, Nintendo to like release Star Fox 2 on the eShop, they're not going to, because that is what they're using to sell the SNES.
Karen, you don't have Splatoon? What's wrong with you, man?
But what I'm saying is, once that pre-order is, once the NES is canceled, no more. Nintendo done made they 2 point whatever or 3 million and sold them. By this holiday, we should be getting that in the eShop. Like after the NES has been sold out, Nintendo is not making any more or shipping any more out. They should be ready to put that at least that one game on the eShop.
I honestly don't think so. I honestly think it's going to be later, because what happens is that Nintendo's trying to do that, that new Nintendo library thing with the online market thing. They're going to try to force it into, I believe, if anything, they would force it in that and make it a free game for the month kind of thing. Library or whatever it is. I believe that that's what they're going to do with it, and they're going to add like the online multiplayer mode and things like that to it. But because they're saying that right now they're just focusing on the classic NES games, and then they're going to eventually put in like Super Nintendo maybe later. I don't know what Nintendo's doing with Virtual Console. Apparently Virtual Console isn't dead. I really hope that they do bring that back. I really hope that they at least make it, because I would like to get Star Fox 2. I really would. I just get every game that's on this damn collection, because all these games are freaking amazing. Them is so good, and I want them. But it is what it is. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna wait no damn line for it. I'm not gonna like fall for that crap again. I'm not.
All right, so next topic.
what our thoughts are, I guess.
Well, all right. So we've all played Splatoon 2 here in on the panel. It ain't but 3 of us. But anywho, Miss K, all of us got together and played. What was it? A couple nights ago. Miss K was in there. Miss K, I'm gonna get you too. You know, don't be creeping up on me, jumping and slamming ink down on me and killing me. You know what? I'm gonna get you. So it was Miss K. Me, Will, Dirty, Stormy came in. Big ups to Storm. Who else?
Digital.
Yeah, Digital. Oh, Digital. Yeah, Digital came in.
Trent was in there.
Crazy with those.
Oh, I miss Trent so much. Oh, I miss Trent. So yeah, Trent was there. Who else? It's like all of us actually got together and played Splatoon 2, and it was freaking fun. Yes, Miss K. Gloat, Miss K.
We played for like 6 hours, I think. And
yeah, and I think in that one session, I went from level 1 to like level 8.
And I went to level 10.
Yeah.
I stopped when I got to level 10. I was like, okay.
Miss K said she's yes, but you posted up on the VidMe. She got you good, Dirty.
Yeah, she got me a couple times.
Oh, Dirty, yeah. I got to get you too.
You
have some words, Dirty, because you ain't going to be doing that sneaking in the ink crap and then jumping up and splatting people either.
No.
I'm going to get you too.
See, this is my tactic. This is my tactic. I don't have any ink like people. What I do is when I see you from a distance and you don't see me, what I do is I shoot ink and then I jump in my own ink and I follow behind you. And once I'm close enough, I pop up and start shooting you. That's my tactic.
Yeah. But
he acting like he's a little star.
Dirty. When I play you dirty, I always notice that you're in the enemy's ink.
Yeah.
Struggling, walking around. So I think you kind of like just like pretend that you're on the other team kind of thing, and then when you get close,
no, what I do is when everybody start inking, I'm moving. Everybody try to stay in one particular area or stay. No, I'm steady going. I'm trying to get as far to your base as possible, and hoping that you don't see me, because especially like those rollers. When I see those rollers, I'm on them. Like if they don't see me, I'm dipping in the ink. I'm coming up behind them like Jaws. That's my tactic. And don't nobody.
Yeah.
Miss K said you sneaky.
Sneaky towards Lynn. I'm like always behind her. I'm like, Lynn, why don't you ever look my direction? I always see you.
And then I end up cussing them out in the chat.
Like she's like yelling at me. She's like, God damn it, Will! I'm like,
yeah, because I think I got Lynn about 3 or 4 times in one day.
Once Lynn got her dualies, she's like, I forgot how to do the dodge.
I did. I'm like, hell, how you dodge again?
she forgot how to dodge. She's like, I don't like this. He runs out of ink too quick.
It does. The dualies run out of ink real quick.
Yeah, I don't like the dualies either. They run out of ink. I
love the dodging ability of the dualies a lot though, because it's really helpful if you use it correctly. But other than that, I wasn't.
I'm sorry, but I like. Well, no, it's the other one of the other ones. I forgot what it's called. So I was using the other gun, which fires quickly, and you get the curling bomb.
The arrow spray.
I love
that one.
I love the curling bombs. Them curlers are the amazing.
Oh, yeah, the curling bombs are broken as hell.
Oh hush! No, they not. They fine. All right, so basically that was my impressions. Like I enjoyed it. And that game is really fun to play with friends. Now, I feel this leads into that dumbass chat app. If it worked the way it should, I think it could have been a great addition to the game, because we be going in on the chat and you strategize and things of that nature. And Miss K, we missed you in the chat. So, you know, I wish they had a better solution for us to be able to communicate with each other while we're playing the game, because this chat app debacle is horrible.
Yeah, it's really terrible.
Me too.
I
Nintendo knows
hate it so much because there's so many. I wanted to play Splatoon in the living room on the big TV, but because I had to be attached to my phone, or I had to, like, you know, whatever, I had to be talking to you guys. I had to talk to you on the computer. So that's what I did. I'm like, let's just get on the computer and let's chat there. The thing is that one thing that also bothers me that's not really related to chat with Splatoon that bothers me is the fact that I hate the fact that you cannot create a party. You could have in the Splatfest and like have the crew automatically ready, and then you all are guaranteed to be on the same team.
Exactly.
And that's what I want. I want to be able to level up with my crew. That's what I want. But the thing is that we're always facing each other. Like me and Lynn, we were never on the same team, ever. On the same team if we wanted to be. And the thing is that I don't know if there's a mode in there. So if anybody there knows, like, is there a way to, you know, have a crew together and be able to, you know, play? You know, let me know. Because the only thing I played so far was just Turf War. I haven't touched rank mode because I'm scared.
I haven't either. And I don't plan on until I get better.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to, because that
is. Sinister said, "Fuck that app." I'm with you, Sinister.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's talk about that app. Okay.
Well, you know, I did download it. This was before Splatoon 2 came out, though, because I was curious to see what it was like. But it was pointless to do that because number one, the game wasn't out, so it wasn't live. Number two, I had not had an advanced copy of Splatoon, so I didn't get to see like stats and all that other stuff that other people had been posting. So so yeah, people I would say if you do get the app, I think it would be useful in reference to your stats. So if you're that type of person where you want to know stats, you know, like how much ink you've inked over the whole course of your gameplay, or how many games you've won versus how many you've lost type thing, then it's good for that. But as far as chat, no, I can't see it because there's too many hiccups in it. You can't check notifications.
All that stuff should have been built into the game, not into a damn mobile app.
Exactly.
That's another inconvenience, is that I'm looking at my phone to see his stats on the game. Like, honestly, it's so stupid the way that they have this whole thing. In order for me to be in the chat and to start a chat, I can't like just do a chat on my phone and set up a lobby and whatever. No, I have to get into the game, start the lobby, and if you ever get a phone call, if something were to happen, where a phone call came in or something, or like you wanted to check your Facebook or you wanted to check a text message or something, you're out, you disconnect, and then you got to reconnect again. And then you can't hear nobody. It's a waste of battery consistently. Like, I'm like, come on. Nintendo, did you not learn anything from Pokemon Go?
Don't let your phone go to sleep.
You cannot let your phone go to sleep. And so that means that every freaking like 30 seconds, I got to make sure I'm tapping the screen. That's so stupid.
Yeah.
You can turn it on your phone so you can make it so that it never dims at all. But like, if you got a text message or something, I mean, honestly, I haven't even tried the app. Really can't say anything, but all the stuff that I've been hearing about it is so stupid. Why did they think that this would work? Worked. We knew it wasn't going to work. The moment we heard it, we knew it wasn't going to work. But we were trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was going to work. The moment that that headset came out and it confirmed that it was as convoluted as we thought it was, we're like, oh, Nintendo had to immediately say, oh, this is just Hori's vision of it. I'm like, Nintendo, where the hell is yours at? And,
it's a monstrosity.
It's just ridiculous. The entirety of it is so, don't understand how we are in 2000. Like, I don't understand how they made.
EJ said old Tendo. Yeah, you know, I get where you're coming from now, EJ.
I know, but then, no, the thing is that Nintendo did this right before in the past. I mean, it was still convoluted and stupid, yes, but you could have chatted on the Wii U if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But and in the 3DS, you could chat with your friends on the 3DS. But you're telling me you can't do that on the Switch?
Oh, Miss K said, she said, oh, I was like, damn, how they gonna choke themselves to death?
I'm done.
You know what?
I'm done. Nintendo needs to stop with this. They need to stop.
I don't know. Like I said, Nintendo needs you know, younger people. That's exactly what they need. They need to stick with younger people. Get these dudes out of there that's like, you know, 60 and 70 years old. They don't know anything about gaming.
Yep.
No, they knew about gaming with ColecoVision and that. That's long gone now. Put the young crowd in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why Nintendo did this. I don't know why they don't listen. I don't understand why they don't look at their competitors and see that nobody in PC, PlayStation, Microsoft are complaining about something so simple. It's only Nintendo fans are complaining. And I said this before in the podcast. Nintendo then was sitting around in the conference room and they said, how can we fuck up this online? I'm telling you, this is what they said, and somebody said, I got an idea, and that's how this app came to be.
And this is something they want, well, the online feature is something they want us to pay for next year. Now, let me tell you something. I've not had any issues with disconnects in any game except Splatoon.
A few disconnects from Splatoon, though.
I've had several connection errors with Splatoon 2.
I had one connection error with Splatoon, and I think maybe 2 with ARMS since ARMS been released. That's it.
I haven't had any with ARMS. I haven't had any disconnects with any game except Splatoon 2. So I don't know. And then I got the stupid message saying something is pretty, that's pretty, you know, whatever the hell they were saying, pretty suspicious that you keep disconnecting. We're gonna have to ban you if you keep up. I'm like,
oh yeah, they were gonna ban you for that, for whatever.
My fault. Don't make it seem like I'm dropping out of games, Nintendo, because I'm not. You dropping me out of games.
And you're lag switching. That's what they think that you're doing. Nintendo, that's not on you. And the thing is that, like, if they were to have kicked you out because of that, probably could have kept playing if you really wanted to. But like, people were getting scared. Like you know, you see that message, you get scared. Like, I'm like, I don't want to get banned.
That's crazy. Nintendo just got to get better at what they do, man. It's like,
but look at how many generations we're in now. If they haven't changed anything by now, chances are they won't.
But see, that's the thing. Nintendo has to realize with the Switch, they know good and well ain't no kids walking around with no Switch. It's mostly grown-ups with the Switch. Ain't no. I know I wouldn't buy my 8-year-old, 11-year-old no Switch.
Hell no.
I'm like, hell no. I barely trust, you know, my little nephews and cousins with a PlayStation or Xbox game disc, let alone a Switch. So I don't even know why Nintendo went with this app in the first place like that. All that should have been implemented into the game and into the system and just called it a day.
Well, like Miss K said, somebody gonna choke themselves. Look, they so family friendly. This shouldn't have been an issue with them having all these wires and shit connected to the daggone Switch just so you could chat with somebody while you in game. It don't make sense.
And I hope that they fix it. I hope that they create like an app and say, oh, we're sorry about that little fiasco thing. We thought it was going to work. Now it's not going to work. So now the app is going to be a stats thing. You can purchase stuff from the eShop from the app. You know, that would be cool. I mean, honestly, if they were to fix that entirely. Because honestly, okay, paying for Nintendo online services if voice chat was included, but it wasn't in the app, but it was directly on the Switch. You can still chat with your friends, but only on the free version app. The way that it is now, premium version, they added at it as like part of the service.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be more comfortable with that. That could be what the quote unquote Nintendo solution is.
Okay,
It
so
could just be that they're just waiting to implement the online and stuff. Then they're going to probably implement it into the console itself. And let's just hope that they do, because they need to listen. Because honestly, everybody from the Wii U was bugging about that. How the hell did they miss that on the Switch? I don't know about the ins and outs of a console and what a console can and cannot do. And I understand that there's like issues and things like that. Maybe you can't do it on the handheld mode, or maybe you can only do it on the handheld mode. I don't know. Switch is that obviously the Switch was it was a rush job. Overlooking thing that they did, and hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully, you know, when they implement that online mode, I'm like, you got to give me more than just a Nintendo library. Than that, Nintendo, because I can play all your games on any other console.
Yep, that's true.
You got to give me something. So if you're going to give me voice chat because, you know, it costs a lot for like a voice chat server or whatever, do that. That's one way that you can prevent kids from using your online service, is when you got to pay for the online service.
Yeah, it sounds like if Nintendo goes that route, then that means that, you know, because I know Microsoft did the same thing last generation with the 360. Like if you had Xbox Live, you know, you can, you know, do private chats and party chats and all that. But if you let it run out, the only thing you could do was chat one-on-one. You could not get in a party chat without Xbox Live.
Mm-hmm.
If Nintendo would do something like that, where if you pay for their premium, then yeah, everything could be set up just like the other consoles. But if not, then you got to go through a phone and an app and some wires that's choking you.
Yeah, because it's ridiculous. I have to be attached to the wall. What if my phone explodes because it's constantly charging? You know, there's all these what if scenarios. It's a hazard.
Yeah. Nintendo. That's all I can say. Never learn.
I love, but honestly, like you said, there's just a lot of old blood there. And though they know how to make a game fun, they know how to make a unique and fun game. You have to give Nintendo that. They know how to make you want to play online. They just don't know how to implement the online. Honestly, like games you can play online, like Mario Party, no freaking brainer. Wouldn't you love to play Mario Party online with your friends?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Or like, there's like other games like Yoshi's Woolly World. I mean, you want to play every Nintendo game is so fun that you could play it by yourself or you could play it with a friend online. Nintendo could just, that's why people are saying, Nintendo just needs to go third party and stuff like that. So that way that, you know, they can have people who, you know, they'll be forced to use online and stuff. I don't know. I just feel like Nintendo will purposely dumb down their games if they were to go third party. Honestly, I don't know. I want Nintendo to be successful. We all do.
I do too.
It's not going to happen because they refuse. They change.
It's almost as if they're so smart, they're stupid. And what
like sometimes they have, sometimes they spitball dumb ideas. And those dumb ideas are actually genius. Like the way Dirty said it, he says, how can we fuck up this online app? Look at it from that perspective. Okay, imagine if it's them and they're throwing ideas like, what if we have a fighting game where like the arms like spring forward and stuff like that? Now that sounds absurd. Now if we heard about that before we actually seen what the concept looked like, we would think that's a dumbass idea. What the hell are they thinking? But then when you actually see it, see how they did it, it's a freaking genius idea. Ideas that they do, like there's a lot of ideas, like a plumber from New York.
Hi, Lisa.
I mean, there's so many things. Like Splatoon is a freaking amazing idea. Not only using the ink that you're shooting as a refill, as a stealth mechanic, as a speed booster, like freaking genius. But if you read it in paper, you wouldn't think it was a good idea. You would think it was stupid. Well, it does have great, fantastic ideas. Imagine, oh, why don't we just make a game that is like something like Dragon Ball Z, but not Dragon Ball Z, and make it like instead? And instead of them like flying, they can go underground and like make water like appear, but instead of it being water, it's lava mixed with like some sort of like like honestly, you could literally just like throw in any idea, and I feel like, you know what? Like, make Mario clean up pollution. Game, and it worked. But the thing is that what bothers me is that they have so many unique ideas. That one of the things that I love about Nintendo is that they do take that risk. But the thing that I hate the most is that they refuse implement that on online. It's like they focus everything on gameplay, which is good. They make a quality product. They don't make it online. You can tell Splatoon was made by a younger because it's online focused. It's a very fresh idea. I mean, honestly, Nintendo needs to stick to their freaking guns and stay fresh. I mean, come on. They need to let their younger crowd create new IPs. Like literally, let the old guys work on the classics like Mario, Zelda. You know, let them stick to what they know. People that you hire, new IP projects. The evolution of Nintendo. Literally, let people who develop your console, let young people work on it. Implement the Bluetooth support. Implement the basics that you need that your competition has. Your 3DS was built better than what your Switch is. Stupid that they didn't do that before. Like, their 3DS, fantastic idea. It was a great idea. A dual, like when the DS came out, dual screens, like who would have freaking thought? Screen, it expands the screen, makes it look bigger than what it actually is. It makes it more convenient and stuff. Nintendo finally decides to add a seed stick, but way too late.
I've not had a game that implements the C stick.
I know, but the thing is that there's certain games that like Smash Brothers, Zelda, games that use like a camera, they made it work without it, which is good. Like with the thing is that I didn't want another Wii U situation. One of the biggest downfalls was that not every game on Wii U had online support, and the ones that didn't even implement. I mean, I could see the Wii U doing better if one day had better marketing that were multiplayer. Like if Mario Kart had multiplayer, but if Mario Kart had chat, it would have had a community. Like Smash Brothers would have had a community. Like you could talk to people and stuff. I understand that Nintendo is trying to cater to the kids, but the Switch is not a kid market anymore. The Wii U was meant for kids. It was sold towards kids. The Switch is different. So stop freaking worrying about what your child is going to see. It's going to happen. It's 2017. We live in the internet. Your kids are going to see death videos and pornography. They're going to see worse things than anything. It's not the 90s anymore. You need to get your shit together. To understand that, like, look, there's going to be crazy people. There's going to be predators and stuff. It's up to the parents to choose if they want to buy this online service for their kid to use.
Yep.
Or just go stick with the free.
Stick with the free. That's the thing. You don't need to buy it. It's optional.
Kids don't need to be able to get on the damn internet anyway.
Your kids shouldn't even be playing online anyway at all.
But see, this is the thing, and I done heard people say this before. And this could hurt Nintendo. I can see this hurting the Switch in the long run. You have gamers out here that won't buy a Microsoft or a Sony console because they don't like the first party games. And you have people that will not buy a Nintendo console because of certain things, just like with the online chat and everything. If these people cannot chat with their friends, send invites, to games and parties like they can on a PlayStation, PC, or Sony, then they were like, I don't want the system. Because it's like Will said, it's 2017. This is what we do. We talk to our friends online. We all might not be playing the same game, but we all chatting it up, having a good time. Most people don't even play a game. They just be in a party chat.
Miss K said, hell, some adults don't need to be on the internet.
Hardly.
I agree.
But I don't
agree. What's up, Big Big? I totally agree. Nail right on the head with that one, like for real. I totally agree. I totally agree. Because some of these people, you like, hold on, wait a minute, what? Nah, they need to go somewhere with that. But no, yes. Parents, you know, you can't police people on the internet. That again, you know, is up to the parents. And you know, all you can do is basically educate the parents, be like, you know, tell them what type of games it is they buying for these kids, and if they still choose to buy them, that's on them. So then they know what they're subjecting their children to. Because playing these, you know, well, of course, Nintendo don't have any violent games, but playing violent, you know, subjects the kids, like when they online chat, they're gonna hear stuff that they shouldn't be hearing because you're in these games with adults,
right?
And sometimes the kids is worse than the adults.
Sure.
Adults. Oh my god! Like I thought
your mouth is horrible. I'm like, where the hell did you learn this kind of language? Like, where are your parents? You know, and so yeah, you know, Nintendo, you can't police people. You got to leave that up to the parents. And I just don't understand why they have not implemented chat into the system. It's not like it's not doable. They can do it. They just choose not to. Couldn't this be fixed with a patch? I don't know.
Yeah, it could be fixed with a patch. Because remember the PlayStation 3, when it came out, it didn't have chat at all. They implemented that within like a year after it came out, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, Nintendo should be able to do it too. That way you could cross, you know, you could just be in the chat with people and play different games, just like on any other system. I don't see why they can't do that. And then I could just plug up my headphones to the 3.5 millimeter headset jack, or if I have wireless, then you connect through Bluetooth. I mean, I don't see why that would be such a big deal.
Why couldn't they just put, like PS3, just put a 3.5 millimeter jack underneath the Pro controller?
There you go.
Put it underneath the Joy-Con. Why couldn't they do that?
Or on that little attachment that you connect your Joy-Cons to, put it on that.
Yes. What is the
that
problem?
Way it's not on a Joy-Con. It's on the little attachment thing. So you have that option whether you don't have a Pro controller or whether you do have a Pro controller. Because with the Pro controller, you can just connect it to a 3.5 millimeter headset jack. Or if you just get the base model, you just have that whatever that clip thing is and attach it to that. I don't see why this shouldn't be this difficult.
Yeah, it shouldn't. It really shouldn't. And I hope Nintendo got a lot of, you know, feedback from Nintendo fans about this, so they can just.
Well, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I downloaded the app too, because I did send feedback and I did post it on Twitter as well as send tweets. So it's like, you know, people are like, well, you know, you have to tweet Nintendo and let them know. So, you know, I know a lot of people did tweet Nintendo. Several people probably did do the little feedback thing for the app and mention about the you know, the chat situation. I don't know if Nintendo gonna take heed to it or if they even care. But considering we are the consumer who purchased this product, you know, there are certain things, again, that we as Westerners are used to. And number one is to be able to chat with your friends. That's something simple. Something simple. And y'all can't get that right. Or you choose not to. So, you know, Nintendo, y'all need to get it together because, you know, and plus there's still a high demand for Switches. I don't know. I heard that there's supposed to be some coming out sometime this week in several different retailers. So hopefully, you know, a lot of you who Switches will be able to get one and not be, you know, not get stuck purchasing a bundle from GameStop, because I think that's highway robbery.
Yeah, that is.
Like that's not right. That's not right. The only way you get a Switch from GameStop is if you purchase a bundle. Like y'all need to stop. So, anywho. All right. So anybody else have anything they want to add?
No, I'm just pissed that I need Nintendo to get their shit together. That's it. I just need them to understand that. Look, like I'm like saying, what? Like me, I don't post up things on Twitter. Maybe I should, but
Yeah.
the reason why I don't, is because Nintendo doesn't listen anyway.
Yeah, but Will, if they get enough people tweeting at them about this, then maybe they'll take
But
heed
fans
to.
have been complaining about a lot of issues that Nintendo has refused to listen to. I mean, Nintendo has listened a lot. Like, fans have been begging for Metroid Prime 4. They gave it to us. They gave us a Pokemon game for the Switch that's going to be on there. So I'm hoping that maybe has been listening recently. But the thing that bothers me is that now I'm just scared that they put themselves in a position where the chat function cannot be fixed. I hope that I'm wrong. And I hope that Dirty's right with that. Fix it. I think they can fix it. I hope so. I hope that Nintendo has something planned, like they're revamping the online thing and stuff like that, because they're going to be charging us for it. They're going to be like, oh, look, $20. You get a premium chat where you can create parties with your friends. It doesn't matter which game you're playing. You guys can always be talking to each other on the go as long as you have online connectivity. Like, that's what I want. I hope Nintendo makes an announcement very, like, they're gonna do like a direct somewhere in October, November, I'm assuming, and they're gonna finally say what that online capability is, work, and things like that. So I think they're just getting the kinks out. So right now, hopefully them seeing all the horrible reviews on this app, they learned something from this and say, okay, we're gonna have like this premium chat, because they want to force people to buy something else, because that's what Nintendo does. Nintendo forces you to buy things even if you have it.
Well, Meek said she don't see why the Splatoon 2 didn't come out as a with a chat headset bundle, like a gaming headset bundle.
I mean, it did. It did with the what? Well, it should have. I agree, it should have, but it should have just came with the game for free.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they wanted to pay what? How much is that headset for Splatoon? Like $30?
I ain't buying that.
Hell no. For what?
I've got 13 pair of headsets here. I do not need to purchase another pair. I'm good. If I can't use what I have here, then apparently I don't need it.
No. What they should have is Bluetooth support.
Yep.
And they didn't even put it in there. What is wrong with Nintendo? I mean, they do have Bluetooth support, but for the Joy-Cons. Why didn't they put that in there? I understand that they were trying to keep the cost low, because the technology that they are working with, the price reasonably low. Because if they made it as more as the PlayStation 4 or more than the Xbox, it's made. But damn, Nintendo, really? That I don't know. I really don't know.
So do anybody have any idea like how many of these SNES Minis they're supposed to be in production? Didn't they say it's supposed to be, quote unquote, significantly more than NES Classic Mini?
Significantly more, 500,000 more. Nobody really knows.
It could be 1 million. It could be another. It could be like, oh, we're making 10 million of this, and that's it. You know, it could be. Maybe it'll be easy to get, and that's what I'm hoping for. Maybe it'll be easy to get. But honestly, I don't understand why they're releasing these consoles now when they have a Switch console.
Yep.
Why aren't they focusing on the Switch? Why are they focusing on these classic consoles? What they should have done is just said, hey, we're making Virtual Console again. How about that? I mean, it's a cool little novelty item, but you can't even make enough to meet demand. Why not just make it digital? I don't get it.
I agree.
I understand that, honestly, this is going to sell a hell of a lot more because they can just bundle all these games together and then sell it for a freaking crazy price. But god dang, for real?
Yeah,
Honestly, this is why people buy your stuff.
and
I just
isn't Nintendo going like head to head with Apple with parts and stuff?
yeah, they're going hard. Yeah, they're going with the Switch, but they need to focus on the Switch instead of focusing on these classic consoles. People are going to forget that the Switch even exists. I mean, I think honestly that's the reason why they're not making as much as they should be. I think that's the reason why they canceled the NES Classic to begin with, because the Switch came out, and they were not expecting the NES Classic to sell very well, and because they already started the whole, oh well, we're having the NES Classic, we're gonna announce the SNES, now we're gonna do a Nintendo 64. I doubt that they're gonna have a GameCube thing, but honestly, we were hoping for a lot. Like I was hoping for GameCube support for the Switch. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's just upsetting because Nintendo, we want to be able to play all of our stuff, and this was the perfect console to do all that. You had it on the go as well as on a console. You could literally buy everything right then and there. But no, they made it difficult. And now because
Shout out to quick comment. Shout out to Hella Bella. They stated Nintendo always F's over their supporters. That's why I'm not buying the Switch. I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Seriously.
See, like I said, they go another reason why a person won't buy the Switch. There you go, right there.
Nintendo needs to really get their shit together because they're really getting to a point. And I understand that eventually, I have a freaking feeling that they are going to make it easy some way to get the NES Classic and the Super Nintendo, because they always do that shit. They make you always have that mindset like, ooh, I need to get it now or else I'm going to miss it and it's going to be rare and it's going to be hard to find. And sometimes, for the most part, it is true. I mean, sometimes it is hard to get, like a game like Earthbound was hard to get after a while, but it was common in its time. The things that are usually the rarest are the ones that people never freaking got because they didn't give two craps about them. And then Nintendo decided to cancel it and destroy all the stuff that they had. That's when people were like going crazy over it. Nintendo is highly collectible right now.
They always have been.
They always have been, but when it comes to the Amiibo, like, okay, for example, everybody was going crazy over the second generation of Amiibo. Like when Captain Falcon came out, Pit came out, Little Mac, all that stuff. Everyone was like scouring the stores like, oh my god, I need Marth! Marth became easy to get eventually. But he was eventually able to become easy to get. Lucina was hard to get. You can find her now at the stores. I seen Pit, Mega Man's, everything that was hard to get is now easy to get.
Yeah, because the fad is gone. People not interested in purchasing Amiibos anymore. I haven't been, to be honest.
I know, but the thing is that people were selling their entire collections. That's what I'm trying to say. These will be easy to get later. When everybody gets tired of the fad and the hype is done and everything like that, the prices are going to go down, and then it's just going to be easier just to purchase one of these NES Classics on eBay for like...
I don't know, Will.
I'm telling you, I mean, I could be wrong. I could always be wrong. But I'm just saying that lose value over time. Now, the only way that it will jump up in value is if Nintendo is no longer a company anymore.
Well, I'd hate to see that.
I mean, I feel like Nintendo will never go third party. They will never pull Sega because Nintendo is successful. They're not successful compared to their competitors. What Sega was.
Hella Bella said, truth is, I want to play the Switch, though.
I know. And the thing is that, look, honestly, what I'm telling you, like, just as advice, don't buy the Switch until it's easy to get.
Then that person will never be able to buy the Switch because y'all know how Nintendo do.
The Switch is gonna be easy to get. Watch by Christmas.
Okay, at the same time, though, I guess to play a little of devil's advocate or whatever. From what I understand, both Nintendo and who are fighting for some of the same parts, so that could be why Nintendo's not been you know, making switches or pumping them out the way they should. I hope this is not one of their intentional shortages, air quotes here, that they sometimes do, because you know, they need to get this system in homes while people still want them, because eventually
Yeah.
people gonna lose they're gonna lose interest eventually, because it's like, well, I haven't had it this long, so I don't even getting it now, you know. So they need to work on getting these systems in homes and getting them in people's, you know, in people's homes, because then they can work on selling the software. So, and like you said, they need a virtual console. They not have that. I heard it's built into the ecosystem. Why haven't they, you know, done what they need to do to get that situated?
I just feel like they're waiting. They need right now. 3 was the explanation for everything that was going to be coming out this year, and just a few little peeks into the future. I feel like they need something epic to make the demand after the holiday season of the Switch to be more epic. So I believe that when January comes and they announce the online multiplayer, they're going to announce Virtual Console, and they're going to slowly. Honestly, if the Nintendo eShop could be at least just as good as the Wii eShop was, I would be so. But honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I really want Nintendo to really be successful. But honestly, I feel like they're gonna make another Switch very soon. They're gonna make like a mini one, and they're gonna make like, you know how Nintendo is with their handheld consoles, because this is half handheld.
Why would they make a mini Switch though?
There's people out there. There's a demand for it. Or that they're gonna make another one that's more powerful, and it's gonna have like an added thing on there that is gonna be like, oh, Nintendo is known for making stuff like that. Do you know how many 3DSs came out? Yes. Then we had the 3DS XL. Then we had the new 3DS XL. Then they had the 2DS. Then they had the new 2DS.
Oh my goodness.
They had that many, and that was in one.
No, Will, I'm reading a comment. Hella Bella said, "You guys are making my 27th birthday all better since I'm dealing with food poisoning." Hella Bella, get better, please. That's horrible, honey. I know how it is with food poisoning. That ain't no joke.
Yeah, not. But happy birthday!
Yes, happy birthday!
Yeah, happy birthday.
I know it's not exciting, especially when you have food poisoning. Oh God!
God knows, man.
I actually had that happen on my birthday one time. I think I was like 8 or 9, I believe it was. And then I remember I got Mortal Kombat 3. I was so excited, but I was so sick I couldn't play it. I played like maybe 1 or 2 matches, and then I was done. I was just sick on my birthday, and it sucked so bad.
Like 20 of us are from a potluck we had at work one year. And we was like, yep, that ain't happening again. It was horrible. Horrible. That is the most god-awful pain I've ever felt in my life. So Hella Bella, I really do hope that you get better. Make sure you take care of yourself. And yeah, and happy birthday. Look, they getting all kinds of birthday love in the chat. Yay! Birthday love.
Birthday love. Birthday love.
All right, so is there anything else anybody want to discuss while we're all here? Y'all have anything y'all want to discuss in the chat? So Meek Meek said, "Don't ever get food poisoning from seafood. It's tough." I can imagine. I don't want to.
This is why I don't eat seafood.
This was during our Hispanic luncheon. We had a Hispanic luncheon. Everybody got sick. I think it was from some mole or whatever the heck it's called. I don't remember.
Pozole?
No, it was like mole or something. I don't remember.
Oh, mole. Oh God.
It was horrible. But anyway. All right. So I guess if nobody has anything else, we'll go ahead and end the discussion here. So Miss K said this is a hype podcast. Damn, y'all know how to keep it gaming. You know it, Miss K.
Miss K.
Now hop on this Splatoon so I can whoop your ass.
Ooh, those are fighting words. Oh, Miss K, you gonna let her talk to you like that? You better not. You better defend yourself.
Shut up, Will. You need to get on too. Now Miss K said she's on about 9:30. She said she's on about 9:30. So that'll be good. Oh, she said, let's get it. Yeah.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
You're quite hot.
Said, ha. Yeah, y'all know, it's all love. We have a ton of fun when we get on and play. And I get so excited. Like when Digital came in and Stormy came in. Like, damn, Storm is like really. Oh, Miss K said I almost blacked your ass. Not if I run from you first and get you from afar, because I'm about to let off them daggone curling bombs. I'm gonna get you, Miss K. I'm gonna get you. Oh, you in your dreams. All right, so EJ said, Atari, please do not suck. Oh man, you know what? I'm excited to know what this Atari box is gonna be like.
I already saw what it looked like. Yeah. I don't know if it was a real picture, but it looks really cheap.
Well, so it looked like a mock-up.
That's the real photo you seen. One looked like wood, and the other one is like glass or something in the front.
Yeah.
That's the real picture.
Oh, that looks so.
Will, stop it.
Stop it.
I think they said they were trying to go that retro look of the old Atari.
Yeah, it looks nice. I think it's cool. And you know what? The glass one, I wonder how that's gonna look. Like seriously, like it is looking nice. Okay, it's different. Okay, I like different. Me personally, I don't think I would go for the wood grain because it don't match anything else in any other system that I have. But the wood grain would be more retro. The wood grain one. So Digital, no, don't say that. Digital said the Atari box is confirmed Ouya too. Hey, I have a Ouya, okay? I still have my Ouya. And you know what? I still have credit on that sucker too.
I'm telling you, that's exactly what I saw.
No, Will, stop.
I'm telling you, it's a Ouya too. That's exactly what it is.
But you know what?
But it's true.
But you know what? I bet you third party come to that Atari before the Switch.
Ooh.
No. I agree. There will be third party, but when it comes to first party,
yeah,
that was so great recently.
I'm still
ET.
I am still just like, what you say, Daddy?
No.
What?
They gonna remaster ET.
I don't trust Atari. And the reason why I don't trust Atari is for this simple reason. The fact is that they are the reason for the crash of the video games in the first place.
Oh,
and
boy.
Nintendo to revive it. That's the thing. So having Atari,
I don't know though. Maybe they've learned from their mistakes. They've had a lot of time to sit back and plan, so we got to give them a benefit of the doubt too. That's
like saying that Sega learned their lesson with making a decent Sonic 3D platformer. Never gonna happen.
I don't really play.
I know you don't play Sonic like that, but I'm just saying, that's what it is. That's
Miss K said dirty throwing shade.
Massive shade.
They still haven't really spoke about what the system is going to entail, other than it's going to have PC like technology, whatever the hell that means. I have no idea what that means. What I do gather from that is download only. So it'll have to have at least a terabyte of space, maybe, or more.
Basically, what I heard is it's going to play old games. I guess from Atari, whatever system they had, like the 5200, 7826, Jaguar, and it says it's going to play modern games too. So that's why I said third party will be on board day one, then the Switch. Because if it was modern games, that means, you know what I'm saying, the new Assassin's Creed,
so that means it's gonna have a nice chipset in it.
We can only hope. I just want them to announce info from it, because then I can understand exactly what it's gonna be. I will understand exactly how it's gonna work and understand, like, okay, I'm like, okay, so is Atari gonna have any first party support? If they announce it and the first party support looks decent, they may have a shot. If they don't, and if they don't have first party support,
Nintendo will take the next L.
Exactly. It's done. I'm just saying right now, Atari is not, I really could care less. Atari has to prove to me, because you can have all the third party support. But why the hell would I want only third party support? There's no point in getting your console if I can play it on a PC, or if I can play it on any other console that I have except for Nintendo.
Well, you don't even play PC games.
Exactly. So why do I care? I don't care. I don't care about Atari. But the thing is that I kind of want to change that. I want to try PC games. I do. But I just need a good PC to play. That's all. Whenever that happens.
Let Miss K tell you, you need to get it from, who is it, Miss K? You need to order your PC from what the hell is it?
Power Puget Systems.
No. It's Hella Bella said Will is hilarious. Miss K, let us know where you ordered your PC from. I forgot who it is. Main Gear. There you go. Order from Main Gear, because I think you pick the parts and they build it or whatever. So
wait, can you like pick the parts from like other websites that are cheaper and then they just get it? Or I don't know.
Fem Fury in the hand.
Fury is here. I'm so used to calling her Fantastic.
I know. Fem, stop changing your name. Hell, we can't keep up.
Fantastic, aka Fantastic.
I know, right? Okay, Miss K said they have a set price.
What's the set price? Oh, they have
it depends on what you're getting.
Okay.
He said no more changes, I swear. I know you over there laughing, Film. I know you. I know she is laughing her ass off right now. All them damn changes. You worse than Prince.
What?
The artist formerly known as the symbol.
To a symbol. That's just what people just assumed it was, because they didn't know how to pronounce the symbol. What was it? Like, I can't pronounce that, so you're the artist formerly known as Prince. How about that?
Yeah, excited to know what the Ataribox is going to have to offer. And look, I don't want to look at this as a Ouya 2. Y'all just dampened the whole spirit with that. I'm not looking at it as that. I hope it's not that.
You stay hopeful. Right now,
I don't know what it is.
I'm expecting Ouya 2 better not have the thing. The reason why Ouya sucked, in my opinion, it wasn't a bad console. The only issue that I had with it was every time I turned it on, it needed a goddamn update that took me like 5 hours.
Mine didn't.
Mine did. And I turned it on every day.
Y'all remember On Live? I still have that too.
I'm done. Oh my God. On Live. I forgot that even was a thing.
How you forget about On Live, man?
Because I didn't have it and I didn't care.
Oh my God, Will.
Why? It's the truth. I didn't care. Why? Lian.
You gotta broaden your horizons beyond Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo.
I'm just look. I'm being realistic at this point. Look, when it comes to business, I want to invest in what is popular and what is actually going to make money.
I know, Miss K.
I don't want to invest in a console that's not making money. That means that they're going to cancel it, and then I'm going to be wasting my money on that console.
Well,
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is that if
on
Microsoft
the shelf,
is selling, then that's what I gotta get. Because that's gonna give me games. Because that's where the developers are creating for. If it's a Ouya 2, nobody's creating.
Big said Lynn be hoarding her gaming. I sure enough do, Meek. Yes, I do.
You really do. You gotta broaden your horizons. I think, Lynn, you broaden your horizons too much.
Yeah, probably. But you know what? I did let some things go. Like I no longer have my original like DS and Game Boy and all that stuff is gone. And I wish I still had it because it would have sold for a lot of money right now.
Yeah, I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up my consoles. I have my consoles as a childhood all the way up to the my first console I ever brought for myself was the PlayStation 1 and N64.
Okay.
So every console I brought and every console, like my parents brought or my oldest siblings brought me, I still have them.
Aw, that's cool.
I wish I had all my consoles.
I know, because I ended up giving some of mine, like when my nieces and nephews were little, I gave them my SNES. And no, I gave them my Nintendo. And
My
all
mom's
the Nintendo
without
games.
my permission. She's like, this is just taking closet space. I'm like, So she's
that would make me mad, like for real. I still have a Dreamcast though. I love the Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast.
Yeah, the Dreamcast is awesome machine.
And y'all know people were able to get it back online, and I think that's cool too.
Yeah.
So you can actually buy the little kit where you can put your Dreamcast back online because people was playing. What the hell was that game? I think that's what people were playing.
Yeah.
So people have gone back and playing that again.
Come on, Lynn, let's play some NBA 2K2.
Yeah. Take it back. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, I love it. This is why I like to keep my old systems, guys. Because gaming on these systems is still fun. And there's no updates and there's no loading times.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question for you actually. Okay, did you ever get the Neo Geo?
No.
Okay, good. Because I was about to say.
I wanted one so bad.
I've never had a. What is it?
I knew it was gonna fail. I knew it was gonna fail. I knew it wasn't gonna do good. I just knew it. I knew it. I'm like, okay, this is stupid. I don't want this. And I'm just like, because I get a gut feeling when it comes to these things. So it's like I know it's not gonna do good. So I can't really say nothing about Atari until I see it in action. But based on what the build looks like, no. If I could go just based off of the build, if the picture that I saw was the real thing and the real deal, nope. It is not going to be popular at all. PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo are now just taking taking over. They are going to crush the Atari. The Atari couldn't have come it's coming out at a very bad time. I'm telling you, unless if it's going to do something that's incredible or unless if it has this epic first party support.
Still don't know. That's the thing. It's all
that's the reason why I'm not saying
in a bunch of speculation. It's all it is right now, just to generate.
But I know I'm bad. I know I'm a terrible person. I'm a very terrible person when it comes to because I'm judging these consoles before they.
I know, Will. Stop it.
No, the reason why I'm judging is because I was one of those people I'm like, oh my God, the Xbox One is going to be so epic. It's going to have all these exclusives. Or was I wrong? Or the same thing with PlayStation. I'm like, oh, look, PlayStation's going to have all these new epic new IPs and things like that. I told myself these things. And
yes, Film. Film said, Will Crusher. Maybe the Atari is going to be the shit.
I hope so. I'm hoping it.
Thanks, Fam. Thank you. Somebody in my corner.
Okay, whatever.
Depending on if this new Atari lets you play like not just the modern games, because we know it ain't gonna have any first party games, but If you could play the 5200, the 7800, 2600 games, yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, that would be cool. Yeah, it would be cool. But
Miss K is mean. She said at film or just shit.
True. Like I'm glad Miss K's on my side. We have one person on each of our corners. We're good. We are page. High five, Miss K. Because I'm telling you, I'm just saying, I want it to be successful. I want every time when a company comes out, I want it to be successful. I do.
Hella Bella said my dad is going to be excited about the new Atari. So are you trying to say we all?
Yep. Yep. That's exactly what it is.
I'm excited about the new Atari, okay?
But you're excited. The problem is that you got to get your mind off of the nostalgia factor versus are you excited because of the nostalgia factor, or are you excited because of the potential of a new console?
Both.
Because if you're just excited for the nostalgia factor,
it's both, Will, because damn it, y'all done got that daggone thing in my head now. It's not the daggone Ouya 2. Y'all bad. Y'all are bad. Digital.
That's digital. He was the one that put it. I just kept emphasizing it.
What is Papa Raven? Papa said he's gonna back it on Kickstarter. Back what?
What? The Atari?
Atari?
That's on Kickstarter?
If it's a Kickstarter, then it's definitely not going to be successful.
This case said, let's let Lynn be excited. Post day, she gonna cry in the car.
I won't talk bad about the Atari.
Dreams.
I won't talk bad about the Atari, but
Meek said, "Y'all leave Lynn alone. Let her dream." Thank you, Meek.
Yeah, I'll let her dream. I'll let her go ahead, Lynn. It may be a great console for you.
Man, I'm not trying to eat crow on this. I'm not.
You know
Papa
what?
said the console is going to be crowdfunded. Then you know what? I bet you it's going to be expensive as hell too.
It's going to be crowdfunded. Ouya was crowdfunded.
It was, and I backed Ouya too.
You backed it, and do you use it on an everyday basis? Do you use it on an everyday basis still today?
When it first initially came out, I did, and I used it for several months. And then I kind of fell off.
Months.
Yeah, that's several months I did use it on a regular basis.
No, I used the Ouya. I got the Ouya, but I did not back it up. But I got the Ouya. With the promise, because I believe in the promise, because I'm thinking, oh, you know, this is going to be built by the crowd and all that stuff like that. There have been too many crowdfunded games and Kickstarter games that have been there, and they're not good. Ukulele did horrible. Nobody was happy with it. And I backed that one. I backed that, and I still didn't get my copy of Ukulele yet. Then there's Shenmue 3. We haven't even seen a damn thing about it. Bloodstained. It looks like crap. Mighty Number 9 sucks. The only good thing that we really got, honestly, was probably Axum's Verge and Shovel Knight. And Undertale.
Uh-oh.
There's potential, but I'm just saying that I don't know. Just given on how things work with Kickstarter, they never usually work well. It's only going to work in that little crowdfunding community, but it doesn't go any further than that.
Oh, Sinister said Kickstarter going to run away with your buddy. You know, Sinister, everything that I've backed on Kickstarter, I've never had an issue with. Except for one thing. I never got it when I was supposed to. So all I did is just, you know, did a claim or whatever and got my money back. So, but yeah. All right, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and end the video here. It's been real, guys. Y'all are amazing. So we'll have everyone go ahead and do their outros, and then we will call it a day. So EJ said there's Indiegogo, yeah. All right, so Dirty, let people know who you are and where they can find you.
What's up, people? It's your boy Dirty, and you can find me on YouTube at the Old Dirty 33. That's where you find my channel. And yeah, right after the podcast here, I'll be live streaming just the first quarter of NBA 2K16.
Next, we have The Will of Gaming. Let everybody know who you are and where they can find you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Will, and I do Twitch on 4 days a week. So if you guys are interested, Monday through Thursday at 11 a.m. Mountain Time to 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm sorry, 3 p.m. Mountain Time. So if you guys are interested, you guys can check it out. It's The Will of Gaming, all one word. Twitch.tv/TheWillOfGaming. And you guys can watch me play games and chat and whatever. Hopefully you join the family.
With his musical Tourette's.
Yes, you can see me with my musical Tourette's, which are fully on display. I sing all the latest songs. You say a certain word, and I'll make a song out of it. That's just how I do.
Bim said, LMAO, Dirty with his 3-minute live streams.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be famous because people got short.
That is true. That is true.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be a hit. They be like, hey, I'm about to go watch Dirty. He streamed for 3 minutes. I got 2 minutes left. That's all I'm gonna give you.
Miss K says she getting on Splatoon at 9:30 p.m. So
I won't be able to play tonight.
Okay. All right, guys. So if you're not currently a subscriber to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button below. I will leave links to everyone here in the description as well. Be sure to check them out and follow their channels as well. And yeah, I guess on that note, we will be out. And again, I'm Lynn. Thank you all for watching. You guys are amazing. The chat has been lit as usual. And Miss K said, Dirty, the quickest live streamer ever.
He's going to get an award for that.
Oh, thanks, Meek Meek. She said, awesome podcast. We will see you all later. Take care, guys. Be safe. Love one another. And we are out.
Atari sucks.
Hey.